why do you do anything? If you are just meeting me like this, if you're new here to this platform, I'm obviously Caroline Raven, you know that already. But on this platform, I really try to give you all the details, like everything you need to make sure that your business is the business. I mean, look at this. Look at this. So all of these are obviously cute little bags that I'm messing up right now. Cute little bags with one little piece of advice for every single day leading up until Christmas. Yes, I know, I'm amazing like that. So I want you to just relax for a second, because this is the beginning. This is the very first video. I even have it here, number 1, because this is your 25 steps into making sure you are either leveling up your business or starting your business journey. So if you are here, maybe you're new to magic as a profession, maybe you are new to content creation as a profession, maybe you are just entering this entrepreneurship way thing you are working on right now. I have no idea what you are currently sitting on, but the first thing you have to consider before doing anything, before even waking up in the morning basically, is you have to think about your why. Why do you want to do this? Why is it important to you? Why is it important to you? Like seriously, it's a very big question, even though it might seem just like a normal question. But you know what, I have to just open this up. I already know what it was. It says, what is your why and why do you want to do this? What are your goals? It's a great question. Let's just start with me. I started with me as a 3-year-old little girl, cutest thing living on this planet, and somebody, my grandfather in this case, started pulling coins from behind my ear. It all started there for me. That's where magic started for me. And I think the entrepreneur part has always been there. I've been one of those, kids and teenagers who could never just sit still. Even though I was a super bullied child, super bullied teenager, I didn't really feel like I was fitting in anywhere. I always had a project that I was working on. And for me, it was easy to find my whys and my goals and everything. I was so afraid of sitting still that nobody would ever see me. It is so sad when you think of it, but that's how it felt like for me. I felt like if I was not constantly moving, somebody would notice, or even worse, not notice. The reason for most people is either we run away from something or we run towards something. And I feel like in my case, I ran away from something. I ran away from being lonely and being bullied, and now I'm here talking to a camera. I'm not lonely. I'm depressing. No, I'm kidding. I'm super happy you're here, by the way. But for me, the why has always been looking kind of inward, that I want to do something that is extraordinary and great for myself. And magic has been my output, and I've always loved magic. It's been a very important part of my life. But this whole entrepreneurship thing, when I started doing magic professionally, I had nobody to ask. I had nobody that I could ask, how do you write a contract? How do you find clients? Because that's a big one if you want to do this professionally. You want to make sure people are actually paying for your service. Just basic information. Like, how do you set up a web page? How do you know if you're gonna use your normal name or produce a stage name? How do you know which colors you need to bring? How do you even post something on social media? Do you have to have Instagram? What the is LinkedIn? All of these questions. I had nobody to ask. I've been doing this for 10 years now, and I figured, why not just tell everybody how to do this? Thank me later. Bye! No, I'm kidding. So today, I wanted to start with your why. Why do you want to do this? Like in my case, my grandfather always told me that a magician's job is not to keep the secrets of magic from the audience, but to keep it for them. And that's kind of beautiful, right? It was also a super famous magician who said that back in the day. Didn't matter, but he stole it and made it his own, and it's now a dear memory of my thieving grandpa. Let's leave it at that. But that's a very beautiful story for me. And he was such an inspiration, and he made me feel so much childlike wonder that for me, I just wanted to create that in adults. I wanted to make sure. They say that people only see one magician in their entire life. One. And if I'm that person, I have to make sure that I'm doing the best possible show for them I can possibly do. That is my why today. That is what I want to do. But when it comes to being an entrepreneur, a business owner, an industry leader of some sort, it's important to me to make sure that I'm helping other people. Like just today, we're pre-recording this a few days in advance, because otherwise how would I keep this up? Just today, I did a community service thing. Like I went to the biggest bank office in the country, and which just happens to be 7 minutes walk from here. It was convenient. and there were about 200 kids in there who were just about to apply to high school. There were 2 people who work for the city. I'm obviously cooler than everybody because I'm doing a magic trick, and it was great and they loved it. And they asked all these questions. How do you get a show? And all of these amazing, great questions. And I'm just sitting there hoping that one out of these 200 people think to themselves, yes, I'm gonna go through these 3 years of high school, then I'm gonna start my own business and be cool as Caroline. Okay, maybe not as cool because they have no chance, obviously. Kidding. No, but I really hope that somebody in that audience, and you as well, think and know that you also can do this. I was super shy. I wasn't this fancy office with a window and everybody's hey looking at me as I'm recording this. It's not weird at all. This wasn't me. I was always sitting in the back and nobody was talking to me. I was lastly picked. Nobody wanted me on their team, okay? And I'm telling you now, if you are anything like anybody in this world, you can do this too. Like I had zero chance if you look at, whatever. That's how I felt. But I managed to do it. And on these 25 days, I'm hoping you too will understand that you can do this too. First of all, I want you to start with your why. Why do you want to do this? Because there's going to be days where you're going to be like, I'm going to quit right now and go back to just sit in the cashier one more time. Nothing wrong with that. And just quit. That's going to happen. You're going to feel that way. And goals. Oh my God, we can talk about goals forever. But here, just figure out your why and what are your goals? Why do you want to do this? Like my goal, I want to host Eurovision Song Contest. I know, greatest thing in the world. They say it's the most magical show of the year. Why not have a magician host it? Hello? I'm volunteering. Hello? It's not weird. And also I want to be the next Copperfield. Yes, I did say that out loud now. But you know what? The more I say it, I'm like, yeah, I mean, that'd be great. It would be great to go to Vegas and, do all of that stuff. But also I feel like I am better destined to also help other people. So if maybe when I'm 55 or something, I kind of want to step down from performing several times a week and maybe I'll be a theater director. I don't know. And that's the beauty of this. I've been doing this for 10 years. Your goals will and can change. It's totally fine. I mean, my goals used to be, I want to take over after Copperfield. I want to have a Disney princess voice, obviously, preferably in Swedish because I have a southern accent and it's kind of cute. You heard me. And then 3, I want to host Eurovision Song Contest. So write down your goals. And one of my favorite thing with a goal is to write it down and then kind of backtrack. What do you have to do to reach the goal? Like, let's take Eurovision. Big goal, right? So you write Eurovision and then it's like, how do you get there? Like maybe the step before would be to host the Swedish version, like where we find the Swedish song that's going to represent Eurovision. And then how do you get on that like TV network? How can you make sure you're a better TV presenter? How can you get into that network? There's like several different steps you can take, I was going to say, but it's should take to make sure that we're actually sitting in a position where we can be even considered for a gig like that. So you have a dream. If you want to do this, I'm telling you, you can. And it's going to be hard work, but it's definitely going to be worth it. So during these 25 days, we're going to continuously come back to your why and to your goals and make sure that you have all of these as a foundation as we're moving on to creating the best company in the world, except for maybe mine. Enjoy this journey, and I'll see you again tomorrow for number 2 in this amazing Advent calendar. Bye!